Cast off.
Cast off.
Welcome to the Kamen Rider cast off or power or
The Tokusatsu cast off a random fucking episode. I don't know the numbers anymore.
I think we're at episode 5 because we did this like four times.
Yeah,
it's the third.
It's been a while.
It's the third X-Aid one, right?
It is the fourth, actually. I think every single episode so far has had a little bit of X8.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the first one was like
I thought that.
us thinking
the
about it.
Amazon's
We're
one
excited.
did,
I didn't post that one.
Oh.
Never did.
Yeah, I wasn't in that one.
Okay.
Wouldn't have gotten
That's
clicks.
probably the only one that's the only one PG did.
Yeah, no, I think he was on one.
I think he was in another one.
I think he was on the first one.
Oh, you're right. With the retrospective.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, welcome to episode 4, I think. Maybe episode 5. I'm not sure. I'm gonna post
We
it
should
later.
probably have looked that up before we started this.
It's
That
fine.
is one of the few things we could have checked.
Yeah, that's kind of on us.
We're on episode.
All right, I don't think it matters now.
We made a goof. We have to move on.
We're on episode 4.
Wow, I was right.
Amazing.
No, episode 5. We're on episode 5.
God damn it. God damn it.
We're on episode 5. Okay.
Episode
Anyway,
5.
Episode 5. We're on
Off
episode
to a
5.
rollicking
We're on
start.
Persona 5.
Rollicking. Anyway, so how are you guys doing? How have you been doing these past couple months? What have you been
I've been
watching?
doing pretty goddamn good.
What have you been watching?
Watching-wise, just watching X8 and Kyuranger right now. Been busy with other stuff.
I'm doing about
Watching a
the
lot
same.
of terrible horror movies, which are distracting me from my tokus.
I don't think you've talked about how you're watching Guro. You like last time you did. Yeah, I don't think you're watching Guro last time.
I think I did talk about how I started Garo last time. I finished the first season, and then I watched the Red Requiem movie, which was fucking terrible. All of the suits were CG. The music was all fucking over the place. The villains weren't great. The action wasn't great. It was just kind of like an hour and a half and nothing. I hear a lot of bad things about that, but the next one's apparently good. So from there.
And RF, you've just been watching nothing besides
I
X8?
caught up with X-Aid, and that's literally it, because my life is horrible. No,
It's fine. Me.
No time for all your Japanese suit
What
men.
did I do? I've watched a little bit of Kuga.
Kuga's so good.
I'm pretty sure I already talked about Den-O before.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah. I fucking wonder if you have.
Yeah, me too. Did I finish any Super Sentais? I don't think. Oh, I finished not Gao Ranger, Geki Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
That's something I did. I watched
There's
all the Geki
the martial
Ranger.
arts rangers.
It's really good. I really like it.
I have it all downloaded. That was one of the ones I planned to watch first, but I haven't got around to it.
You haven't even finished Tokyuger.
No, I haven't. No.
But yeah, Geki Ranger's real good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, real good.
All right.
And-
I really like the design of the main villain, the Leo guy.
Oh yeah, Leo's like super great. I love
That's
Leo.
a fucking good design.
Well, apparently his name's supposed to be Rio, like R-I-O.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but
Japan.
I'm not sure. Japan, you know.
And he's a lion. What the fuck are you gonna do? It feels like they make those jokes too often for it to be too offensive.
Yeah, it's fine to the point I don't care. But it's really good. The writing's really great. The only character I kind of don't like is the main character, Ren.
Is that
Pretty sure it's
that's
Ren.
red, right?
Is that Red?
That's Red. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched like up until the opening of the first episode once, and Red seemed a bit much.
He gets a bit up there. Like near the end of the series, he kind of gets more.
Is he
normal?
Is he hot-blooded?
Yeah.
Or
He is a jungle man.
oh,
He's Blanca.
oh.
So yeah, he talks like all beast man like.
Yeah.
Rawr.
Not
Kinda,
exactly
not
that.
like that, but like me do this, rabba,
Oh.
stuff like that.
It's like okay.
Everything's so kira or something. He like
Yeah,
does
he repeats things. It's
A lot.
weird.
Yeah, he like near the end of the series. Once he gets more serious, he kind of like gets great. But most of the series, he's mostly kind of like that childishness to the point
Yeah.
that there's one episode where
I got that impression.
There's one episode where he turns into a kid, like a little kid, and surprisingly, the kid was I kind of enjoyed the kid better. It's
That's
surprising.
never a good sign.
Yeah, but he does get better. By the end of the
Alright.
series, I liked him.
Okay.
It's really cool, especially the extra rangers, the white and the purple one. They're really
They're
good.
both really cool.
Especially purple because he's got the gong. And
Yeah,
he does Muay
that's
Thai.
rad. It's pretty rad.
But yeah, that's about all I watched, and I think that's enough of that.
Okay.
I think there is something else you watched, though.
What? Oh, yeah. I just, literally 20 minutes ago, I just came back from watching the new Power Rangers movie that just premiered yesterday.
How was it?
It was surprisingly good. Surprisingly. All the, the one thing I've seen from all the critics is that it seems mixed. There are a couple negative things, literally I'm looking at the Metacritic score right now. There's 7 positive and 7 negative reviews.
Are those user scores?
No, they're official critics.
Okay.
I would not expect official critics to at all enjoy this movie.
Oh, no, not at all.
It's fucking Power Rangers.
But yeah, but no, even then, it seems mixed. The review seemed mixed. Some people like it, some people hate it.
I'm gonna check Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, I look forward to seeing it myself because it did not look good to me.
Yeah,
I tried to remain positive about it, but it just did not look like a very good movie in the trailers.
Watch the movie, it's surprisingly competent. I think it's the best adaptation of an old thing. How Hollywood's been doing that so much lately, Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, all that shit. They're just rehashing old IPs and just putting them out there.
So,
and
is it actually the best, or is it just the one that you care about the most?
I don't know, because I really care about Dragon Ball, but we don't know how that turned out.
I feel like that was long enough ago that's not modern remake.
I guess, but what was a remake that I watched recently?
Just to interject real quick, it has a 46% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh, that's not good.
But 82% of the audience liked it.
Yeah.
It feels like the movie that the audience that is going to go see a Power Rangers movie is probably going to enjoy it.
Probably.
It's pretty action packed, although spoilers, they don't get into the suits till the end of the movie.
Yep, figured.
Yeah, most of the time there's just them talking about their feelings.
Still hanging around their high school, be in the breakfast club.
Actually, no. They're mostly they're mostly training in the training room of Zordons.
Really?
That's a weird setting for most of the movie.
Is there dumb Bulk and Skull shit?
Is there Bulk and Skull? Is that red-haired kid Bulk and Skull?
No, he shows up twice, and he's just a dick to. He shows up twice, is a dick to Billy, and that's about it.
They couldn't have just had his last name be Bulk or something. I don't know.
They could have. Nah, that would have been. They
anything.
Don't even, I don't think they even say his name. I think they say it once.
That's horseshit. It should have been Bulk and Skull.
They had I admit they should have just used the bully that's already there. They already
it's built in.
It's built in bullies, but no, they had to make their own thing. That's one thing I do. I have to give the movie one thing is that they try really hard to be their own thing.
Interesting.
It tries most of the it's got the basic things. Zordon's there, the Red Rangers.
Names of the characters, teenagers with attitude.
But they try really hard to be their own thing. The story's different. The main setup is different than what's actually happens in the original. And the characters are there, and it's pretty interesting how they do things. For one, they couldn't be any different from the fucking goody youth center volunteering heroes of the original Power Rangers.
Yeah, well, it's a kids show from the 90s, That's what it is. And then this is a Hollywood movie meant to appeal to teenagers and up as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but most
sorry.
The movie starts off with with the Red Ranger jerking off a bull.
All right.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
I'm hot already.
Okay, so basically
rock hard.
The movie starts with the Jason pulling a prank by bringing a bull into a cow into the locker room because he's a football star.
Yeah.
And
sure.
Yeah, well, he says "Oh, it's fine. She's fine. I just milked it." And he says, "You can't." The other guy in the room says, "You can't milk. This is a bull. You can't milk a bull." And he's like, "Oh, I didn't wonder why I needed 2 hands to milk it." And
jerking off. I remember the movie Kingpin.
Penis.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it's a pretty fine movie. The main thing that I enjoyed from the movie is the chemistry between the main 6 characters or main 5.
That's pretty important.
It's really good. I'd say it's after I watched, because there's the Twitch stream going on of all the Power Ranger series.
Yeah, that
and
whole thing.
Seeing the original thing, I'm I hate fucking original Billy so much. I fucking hate him. He's so lame, and his voice annoys me. How all of his dialogue's really stilted.
I never had any problem with Billy. He was always just the nerd character.
He's a nerd, yeah, but my main thing is that they push the nerd part of him too much, where to the point where he speaks in nothing but nerd speak, like affirmative.
That's kind of
kids show.
That's kind of how that era of TV show is.
I get that, but his acting is just not good.
Yeah.
Like
90s kids show. I watch Goosebumps in my free time, so I am well used to that shit.
like, but yeah, in the new movie, it's surprising because like Billy's my favorite character in the whole movie.
Weird.
He's great. Like his actor's great. That's one thing I appreciate the movie is that none of the main 5 characters are like big names. I don't think so. Like all of them.
The budget wasn't huge, was it?
I don't know. I think it was like 105 million.
That's pretty much.
I think that's pretty
low.
That's pretty low to average. So like, I don't think they could afford too many big names if they wanted them.
They only got 3, I think.
Hey,
They got Billy.
Did the suits look better in motion?
They look way better in Monas. One thing that you don't see in like the promo art is that their suits do the same thing Kyurangers suits do, where all the blue spaces are like galaxies.
That's cool.
And stars.
Ooh, neat.
Like
I like that look.
The same happens on the Megazord, where you don't really see that in the toys or the art. Goldar still looks bad though.
Damn it.
And doesn't speak.
Goldar's the coolest.
It's just a
He's
monster.
supposed to talk like this. Rangers!
No, he's supposed to talk. My Empress. Kind of
I'll
like that.
get you, Rangers!
Yeah,
Oh,
like
God.
that. Like I was hoping.
I have a very good Goldar impression. I'm
Goldar-
famed for it.
Goldar's like I never enjoyed Goldar personally.
Your wrestling.
He just seemed like a dumb
Your
character.
wrestling persona
I
is
know
Goldar.
you.
It might as well be. I fucking love Goldar. Goldar's
is
so
fun.
cool.
And
He's a big beast man in like gold armor with dumb wings. It's so stupid.
Rita's actress, like, she camps it up. Like, she's trying really hard to be kind
Good.
of like, she's trying hard to be like the original Rita. Like, kind of crazy.
Okay.
Gotta ham it up. If there's one other Toku show right now that is improving this fact, we know it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gotta ham it up.
And yeah, Hammy, she's a great character.
Ugh,
She
God
hands it up.
Yeah.
fucking.
All right.
I don't even dislike Hammy. She's just like nothing.
Anyway, and besides that, the movie's just
Fine.
Try to guess what the stinger at the end of the movie is.
Green Ranger.
It's Green Ranger.
Shocker.
Wow.
They their intention is like, we got a new well, this might be what. I'll put spoiler warning at the beginning of the movie.
All right, no, I think I
Slight
fucking said this in a previous podcast. This exact scene would happen.
Basically they sent out at the in the middle of the credits. They're all in detention, and the teacher says like, we got a new person in detention today, and it's Tommy Oliver. Tommy Oliver.
Shock.
And what it does is that
shocked.
they kind of do a Ferris Bueller with like the Bueller, where the teacher just keeps saying Tommy Oliver, and then it zooms in on a chair with a green jacket on it. I wonder what that means.
Fucking shocker.
Also cameo from Jason David Frank and I forget the name of Kimberly's original actress.
Oh, neat.
Cool.
They cameo.
That's nice.
And it's really
Should have
nice.
gotten Bulk and Skull in there as like janitors or something.
I would have loved that seems like just a missed opportunity. Just to
It does.
have you get everything from the original series except one of the best parts. But I can understand that. I have a feeling.
All right, I wouldn't say best parts.
But yeah,
Bulk and Skull are pretty fucking terrible.
I mean, they have the worst theme ever.
The outro of this podcast needs to be Bulk and Skull.
It needs to be the Bulk and Skull.
It'll probably be Bulk and Skull doing stupid
All
shit.
right, good.
What a fucking show.
Fucking Bulk
and Skull
man.
are the best part of that whole show.
The weird thing is that they just stay there for most of all 4 series.
Yes, because that's the best part.
Yeah.
Apparently, I watched an interview with the actors, and apparently, I think Bulk has been part of 10 different series.
Really? I know.
I think he's been there for 10 years altogether, maybe not 10 different series.
I know Skull showed up in Super Megaforce or Samurai.
Yeah, I think he said he was around for about 7 years total.
Skull was. I'm not sure about Bulk. I don't know. He was all
Bulk
the way
was
until,
10 years, he said.
Yeah, Bulk left the series. I know the last series he was in Lost Galaxy.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
That's near the end of Lost Galaxy is where I stopped watching as a kid.
Yeah, that was the last.
I know
series
that
he was
that is
in.
that is the last one where he played
Yeah.
himself anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was the last time that character showed up.
Yeah.
And like Skull, like the character shows up again in Samurai or Megaforce. I don't know.
I
it's
think
Samurai.
Bulk and Skull both show up in, or no, Bulk shows up in Samurai, and
Skull shows up in
he has
Megaforce.
Skull's like son as his little sidekick this time,
Oh.
I don't know.
and he's like living in Skull's garage.
That's, oh yeah, seeing Bulk and Skull in the Twitch marathon is pretty nice. I like they're not annoying. Like they have their moments. Like
They're a weird character duo because like early on they were trying to make them be just the worst villains of the show for
just
some
kinda-
reason.
I don't think,
But they weren't
villains.
actually doing anything all that
They were
bad
just
most of
being
the time.
assholes. They're just being
Yeah,
assholes.
they were just kind of dumb teenage assholes.
They played up the whole like real world and then like the Power Ranger side of things, and like Bulk and Skull were always like the bad guys of the real world part.
Yeah,
but they weren't really bad guys even then.
Yeah, they barely did anything bad.
Yeah.
There was a meme in the Twitch chat because there's a lot of parts where the Power Rangers bully Bulk and Skull.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I rewatched like 30 or 40 episodes like last year, and Bulk and Skull do a couple things in a few early episodes where it's like, this is a little bit rapey or a little bit weird.
With like Kimberly.
Yeah, and they're like trying to come on to her, but I think that was like just mostly
That was
misguided more than rapey.
Yeah.
And like
They're
that's
just-
really the worst it ever got, and they only did that once or twice early on.
But then in the mid-series, they're just trying to doing their own thing.
Yeah,
being
they're just
assholes
hanging out
about
at
that.
school trying to eat some cake, and then the Power Rangers come and push them into it.
Yeah, it's just like, haha, that Bulk and Skull, aren't those guys
Got
such
'em.
losers? Fuck those
Yeah.
guys.
It's unfortunate, poor guys.
They get to go to space though.
They get to go to space. Well,
they
no,
gotta go to
actually,
space.
only Bulk does. Skull doesn't.
Oh,
Skull slept
yeah.
in and missed the shuttle.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, I just watched that, and they're like, Bulk and like the scientist guy in the third series or something in Galaxy are like at the spaceport, and they're just like, "Are we forgetting something?" And then Bulk looks to him, is like, "Skull!" And then it cuts to his Skull like alarm blaring while he's just sleeping.
That's dumb. That's stupid.
Yeah,
That's great.
but yeah,
perfect.
the movie was just overall just kind of fine. It wasn't terrible as I expected it to be. I expected it to just be like awful. But
I expected Transformers, is what I expected.
it's Transformers for the last 20 minutes. But
And you know, those Transformers movies do get a fair amount of shit, deservedly, but
Yeah.
some of those action scenes are pretty cool.
yeah, but the action series scene in the end is the one thing I didn't like about it is that most of the action scene at the end was them in the Zords rather than them actually fighting.
That's
things.
Power Rangers.
That's unfortunate. I don't like the Zords. I'm not a big Zord guy.
No, that wasn't like the original Power Rangers. They did a good amount of fighting on foot.
Oh yeah, they do, but like it always escalates to the Zord. That's where the fight ends.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just like most of the time they're in the suits is in the Zords. Like they
That's
fight for like
unfortunate.
2 minutes.
Oh. That's
They like do CGI stunt work,
well, that sucks.
and they're just they're fighting on foot for like they fight a couple putties, and they're just like they're too many. We need to get the Zords.
Oh, that sucks.
And then they just go fight Rita at.
I've never understood too many putties. Like, they die so fucking easily.
They
Just
kind of make
fucking
I kind of like.
hit 'em.
I kind of like the idea of like among all Toku mobs. Obviously, they're all like meant to be punching bags for the characters to do shit. But putties have this extra level of like the characters don't give a shit about them. But like the thing about Power Rangers is since it is like an American show because they're bullshitting that stuff on top, they always fight them without transforming. And like it's one thing that that's one thing that they can do it, and it's cool that they see the actual actors do it. But you think about it, and you're like, this would be really easy if you just morphed.
Yeah. You just become a ranger and punch them a couple times and they're done.
And, you know, Kamen Rider does that shit too, where like the actual actor will fight them for a little while, and it's like,
it's cool, but then I think about it for half a second, and it's like, you're
Why don't
putting
you
your
just
life
change?
at risk here. Just put the armor on.
But
I
Power-
do.
That's like going into a gunfight not with your gun out,
the
like having your gun still holstered.
But Power Rangers has the double bad thing where it's like, not only why don't you morph, why don't you just get into the giant robot?
Well, the Power Rangers had an explicit doctrine of never escalate force.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that actually
Unless
is.
Rita forces your hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That actually pops up in the movie.
And it makes sense because otherwise you'd be doing tons of collateral damage for no reason.
Yeah. You jump straight to robot and just solve the problem.
Yeah, but yeah, that does make sense that they bring that up. I never thought about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a little thing that I guess. I never
But
thought
morphing
about.
doesn't really do that, and it's always bothered me. So, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I do kind of like how I think I
uh,
remember in Power Rangers the original series they got better at fighting on their own though.
They did,
as
yeah.
it goes.
Well, for one, Jason was a karate master.
At start, yeah.
And
the
I think
entire
Zach
series.
did martial arts a little bit. Like,
He
they
did-
all
he
did a
did-
little bit of it, but not
He
as
did-
much as Jason.
He did hip hop. Like the one person that shouldn't have been doing kung fu was Billy.
Yeah,
He was just a
did
nerd.
not make any sense.
And
I like to think there's like if there's just putties, they can handle them on their own, so they can't escalate it. But then if there's like 5 putties per person, then it's like, oh well, now that's justification to become a Power Ranger.
I just remembered something while I was watching the Twitch stream. There was one episode of Power Rangers where it's Trini Trini was never shown at any part in the original series to know kung fu. She was a gymnast, it seemed. I remember.
Mm.
Yeah, something like that.
But there's one episode where she gets a kung fu master, and he's like, you must learn the power of the mantis technique. You must fight honorably. And it's like, it's super like weirdly racist. It's like, why, what? She never showed any knowledge of kung fu before, and suddenly there's this whole thing about kung fu. And there's this weird part in that episode where the monster's like, why don't you he's like, I fight honorably. And the monster's just like, oh yeah, then why do you fight 5-on-1 all the time?
Yeah, I've
And
seen
it's
pictures of that.
Yeah, and it's just I think that's actually a different series where
Really?
they bring that up again.
Huh.
They're like, but it's less of a joke in that episode because it's like, you must fight me by yourself. And of course the monster is like, haha, I was actually never planning to fight you by myself at all. I brought putties.
Of course.
And she's like, oh no. And she's like, I'm just going to beat you by myself anyway.
Sort of unrelated, but who do you think the best mob, like, goon characters are, like, suit-wise, of all the series?
Would Roid Mutes count?
Yeah.
I
think like Kamen Rider counts too because they have mob guys.
No, I'm saying like do Roid Mutes count because they're less mobs and more like they're not really
Nah,
mobs because there's a set
yeah,
number
they're
of
the
them.
monsters of the week.
Yeah. Like there are a couple times they act as that's what I was saying.
No. I was trying to think if there were like there were
yeah.
ever any like generic ones, but
I know it was there were a couple like one or two.
Yeah, but
There were one or
they're
two.
treated
Yeah, they're not like mobs that they summon
yeah,
to do things.
they were just
yeah.
like henchmen.
there's never like 5 of them at
Like,
once.
those
like
yeah.
My favorite are the I think they're called the Crows or whatever from Tokyuger. They look
really?
fucking sick.
My favorite have to be I forget what they're called, but the ones from Forza that got introduced like halfway in. The ones that are like they're like
Were they
space ninjas.
Dustards?
Dustards, that's what they were. They're like made out of stardust.
I like the
Yeah, and they were just
sick
like
shit.
guys in some robes or some
I
shit.
think
They're all in black robes, and some of them were ninjas.
And then Nadeshiko broke that guy's neck.
Yeah, which was
That's
hype.
rad.
Look,
I like the Gaim Invest because they're fucking dumb Pokemons.
Yeah, I can see
They're
that.
those-
Dumb fucking
those-
bugmen monsters.
There's that one that break dances. It's fucking good.
God,
Which one of
Gaim's great.
which one's the Invest?
That's the
Gaim,
they're
the pill bug looking
Gaim.
things.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, those things. Those things, yeah, I remember.
Those things are terrible.
I love that original premise. Or no, I hated it actually. I hated that part of Gaim where they're just like, it's like we're gonna become the best dancers in the city by having a Pokemon battle.
No, it was Pokemon battles were to determine your turf to be able to dance.
Yeah, but
You had to be good at Pokemon, so you were allowed to dance.
Yeah,
The freedom to dance is not a freedom. It's not a right. You have to earn it.
yeah. It's like I'm gonna show you my power as a dancer by beating you in this Pokemon fight.
Pokemon is just
Speaking of dancing,
hey,
that's a pretty good segue into the most recent episode of Kyuranger.
Yeah, it was. Matt has only seen episode 1, I
that's
believe.
true.
In the newest
people
episode,
only know me as RF on here, by the way. So
RF.
RF, the newest episode, the Kyurangers had to learn how to dance in order to fight the monster.
So
To get a better, like they actually dance.
did they do the dance from the ED?
Actually,
yes, they did.
Ah.
They had
They
to
did.
canonically learn that dance.
Yeah.
So the dance
Yeah.
from the ending is canon now.
Yeah.
Stinger did not show up, so my
Because-
theory is that since he was working, Stinger showed up and he's a spy or some shit. My guess is that he had to learn that dance early on, so he already knew the dance. That's why he didn't show up.
But he says he'll pass.
Yeah,
like,
he didn't want to dance. Like, what's up with that, Stinger?
Yeah, what the fuck, Stinger? Why won't you be with the team?
And then Takatora's is his brother.
Yeah, like straight up, just the actor from Guy.
I saw that.
His brother.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
And I think Takatora's also going to show up in X8.
He is. He's going to be a doctor of some kind.
I think it's going to be
like a random episode.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a one-off.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Kyurangers been pretty fucking good. It's not too story focused, and it sucks that they're now just kind of locked on Earth.
Yeah.
But that's like really
I think the biggest thing with that is that I don't know why we expected more.
We expected Star Trek.
Your
hopes were too
looking
high.
at it now, it was unreasonable to expect that.
But like three of those, like no, 5 of those episodes were, or no,
it was like 3 of them, 3 or 4.
4. It was 4. I remember it was 4 episodes. 4 episodes.
They had to go around the galaxy and get the people, but then now that they had them,
they're like, okay, we could go to Earth now and spend all our time there. But it's still like those 4 episodes like painted a picture that they didn't.
Yeah.
If wrote a check, it didn't pay out. It's like,
it's unfortunate, but budgetary concerns.
It's like we don't have to make makeup. We don't have to make new CG planets.
Don't have to be creative here.
We just gotta be on Earth. Earth is special.
I mean,
for some reason,
to Star Trek,
why the fuck
I will
not?
say to Star Trek's credit, 90% of it is in the same ship set.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But it's just disappointing to be like, it's just like
it really felt like it was gonna be it. But in retrospect, it was unreasonable to expect.
But like once episode, like I was like, it didn't paint that picture at all that they'd be going to Earth. Like they never mentioned Earth. But then suddenly in episode 5, it's like, oh, we have to go to. This is the planet we're at. We have to stay on forever.
Because it's the most important planet.
Because of course it's Earth. Of course it's going to be the most important planet. And
how are they going to explain them crossing over with X8?
Time travel.
Are they going to fall through a time portal or some shit?
Probably.
Because like Earth is completely taken over.
Yeah. It's probably going to be time shit.
Yeah, it's gonna have to. Or else they're just gonna go to a hospital and everything's fine there for some reason.
X8 just hits level select and they just show up. It's like, oh, okay, hi.
I could also cross over space time. Cool.
Yeah, you know.
But no,
This is just one of the powers of the gamer driver. God himself made it.
Either the Medai Rangers or Deno's gonna be involved. And 99%, it's gonna be Deno.
Yeah.
Goddamn Deno.
It's always Deno.
Literal crossover powers.
He has the most OP crossover powers ever.
He just straight up has crossover powers. That's literally his gimmick.
Yeah.
No, that's Decade, who has he has the most powerful crossover powers.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Like,
speaking of Decade, I randomly on YouTube watched a Spanish sub of one of the the last Decade movie for some reason.
That's the most random bullshit. Just Spanish. Was it like?
It was on YouTube, and I was watching my nephew, and it was just like it was so fucking weird, and I skipped all the talking parts.
Yeah.
And like
get to the fight.
They were fighting Shadow Moon at the end.
Yeah.
And like they could not handle him. Decade couldn't handle him. I think Ichigo was there, and then Double just shows up out of nowhere, kicks the shit out of him, kicks him into a giant like stone tower that Shocker made, and then Decade uses all of the riders come up, and they all do their rider kicks at the building. Yeah. One after one, like a machine gun of rider kicks into Shadow Moon. And then the whole thing falls down, which unleashes the super evil monster that was underneath all of it. So then the Kamen Rider that gets big comes in, and then Decade transforms into a giant version of the Decade driver and flies over to the giant rider. And then he becomes another rider inside of the final form of Decade, and they have a fight over the credits. And it's so fucking weird.
They have a fight during the credits?
I think it was during the credits. It was super fucking weird.
But,
it was pretty rad, though.
I love that you got all of this without seeing any dialogue. That's amazing.
This is like the last 5 minutes of it. And like the first while was them at a tournament or some weird shit. and Godai was there, but it wasn't really him. It was some younger guy. It was weird fucking movie.
What were we talking about? Holy shit!
I don't fucking know. But Zed, you got muted or something? I don't know if you did that on your own.
He's probably got family shit.
Yeah, probably.
Let's talk about Amazons without him. Haha.
Haha, fuck you. I still have not watched. I still haven't seen Amazons.
I know you haven't.
I watched like 2 episodes. I tried to go back to it and watch another episode, but then we just got distracted by other shit again. Like I was super into that second episode too, but then it was just other shit got in the way and haven't gotten back to it.
Getting into it when like season 2 is coming up is probably a good idea though.
Yeah. Fucking those new suits look pretty good.
It's really dope. The injection thing is really weird, but I like it.
Yeah. The injection looks fucking rad. Like, that's a cool belt.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate because I had that same idea for a book. Motherfuckers beat me to it. I really like the line eye thing. Yeah. That looks fucking cool.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that is so good.
It looks fucking good. Yeah. The new guy looks like a Japanese man.
I'm actually really curious about what they're gonna do with the story because the way that season 1 ends is interesting. And what they're doing to get away from that is going to be weird.
Also, isn't it like a different rating or something?
What happened?
We started talking about Amazons.
Oh, Amazons?
Yeah.
New season. Are you talking about the new season?
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
I don't think it's. You said a new rating.
We were talking about the rating. Didn't they change it? Or was that not? It didn't change
because there's scenes of like gratuitous fun. Did I disconnect?
Dead air.
Oh.
Oh.
Zed's dead, baby. Por qué?
Nandata.
I'm translating it into Spanish. Queso.
Yeah, that fucking movie, man. That was a trip.
That's some fucking shit. Decade turns into the belt. Like,
and it was like, the second rider comes up and shoots him from behind to transform him, and it's like, what the fuck is happening here?
Ryuki turns into a card and gives it to Decade.
Everyone turned into cards. It was actually super cool because when Decade was going to do his rider kick, he had all of the riders leading up to Decade as cards in front of him. It was fucking rad.
Cool. I'm back.
Okay.
Yay.
My internet pooped. What were you guys talking about? I heard Decade.
We were talking about the movie a little bit. While waiting for you to get back.
Yeah, I'm back. You guys, I'm guessing you guys didn't stop recording?
No.
Okay, cool. Anyway, one thing I do know about that original, was that the one where, he DN'd Final Attack Ride's Decade?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Because
I'm not sure.
That might be in the actual last one.
Like, DN hits Decade with his gun, or shoots Decade with his gun to turn him into the belt, but I think that... Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's the same thing. Basically, he does that, and then Jay wears him.
That's so dumb.
And then Jay just
becomes the belt.
Hold on. Is Kamen Rider J for Jumbo?
It might be.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
I wonder when
we should talk.
Kamen Rider Dumbo.
We need to talk about Ichigo sometime because holy shit, that fucking.
We gotta get Skell on here to talk about Ichigo.
Yeah,
we need to talk about that sometime because holy shit, show is so fucking stupid.
I feel like it's so stupid, but like you guys haven't seen the later episodes. Like
I haven't. I've only seen the first 3 or 5.
And to be honest, so far they have been slowing down in terms of.
That's a shame.
How stupid they are. Like they're getting competent, which is kind of worse.
Yeah, there's that weird thing where if something's good but has flaws, I hate it. But if it's terrible, I love it.
Yeah. It's not even that it's good. It's just kind of like
bleh.
But Nigo just showed up, so we have to watch that. And I feel
bad
for Skelly because
I need to watch the episode where he shows up.
I feel like he's getting really disappointed by the times we like flake out on a Let's Watch.
He picked like we're like the worst people to do things with. We're all the flakiest fucks.
Everybody in Slack, but I do feel bad for him. Like I love the guy, but
he's a great guy. He trusted us, and that was a mistake.
If we don't do it sooner than in the summer, I'll get it done for sure. So
It's fine.
Yeah.
We could do it tomorrow if you guys want.
I don't know. I got Android shit to do.
I know I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
We should get back. By the way, you
get
you
back.
probably want to edit most of this out. By the way, so
Yeah,
Of course,
most of
I'm
the
gonna
other
edit
stuff,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
I smoked
so,
weed while you were gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what? Back on topic, we are gonna talk about. Okay. Anyway, Kyurangers fine.
Kyurangers good. It's just that.
It's disappointing that they didn't leave Earth. They're just staying on Earth.
Amazon's is mostly like that looks fucking rad.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's not really
Summer
much we can
Amazons.
actually say about the new Amazons other than,
Yeah,
hey, it
well,
looks cool.
Especially you, Aaron, since you haven't.
Yeah,
seen
I haven't
the
even
original.
seen the other season.
Yeah, like it's interesting that they're just doing a completely new protagonist.
Well, I don't think
I
don't
like
think
that.
he's really the new protagonist per se. It's kind of like I think it's like a Nero Dante thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know,
That'd be
because
cool.
Alpha shows up.
Yeah.
We know
Yeah.
this, but it feels like
And
Nero
and
Dante
like the way much like DMC, the way that those games end and how this how this is going to start looks very interesting. So
yeah, it's like
By
they say
interesting,
that-
do you mean nonsense?
like
like the first season. the first
Amazon
season ended-
Amazon season 1 is like DMC 3 and DMC 1 is one thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
like Amazon's ends on like continue the story. This is perfect to continue the story, but in the season 2 doesn't seem to be continuing that story. Seems to be starting a new story with this new
Yeah.
guy.
Weird.
It's kind of like it's
well,
like if you played DMC 3 and then you played DMC 4 and it's like what happened in the middle?
Yeah,
Nothing.
I'd say more
Nothing
like-
happened in the middle.
I'd say, yeah, it's like like Amazon's ends like DMC 3 does.
Yeah. All right.
Like just
All right.
Anyway, so but
All right,
yeah,
all
nothing
right.
much. The new Neo looks cool.
He looks fucking dope. He looks so good.
Yep. Looks fucking the blue,
Oh.
the eyes, the armor.
The scanline eyes.
Yeah, so good. The
So good.
injector henshins, I have high hopes for. I want to hear those noises.
I
want to hear them noises.
I can't wait to hear the sounds.
Oh.
Can't
Alpha-
wait to hear those sounds.
Neo Metal Alpha does not look good.
He looks okay.
I haven't
don't
seen
like-
Metal Alpha or the Neo. I've seen the other one, Omega, with the armor on. and
I
don't
like-
think he looks the
Oh wait,
best.
I always get them mixed up. I mean Metal Omega.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I don't like the way Metal Omega looks.
So
Yeah, Metal
I-
Alpha hasn't shown up.
I
in
really
much.
like how it looks more like armor. I think that's a really cool
Yeah.
idea.
yeah, I can.
I'm
see
I'm
that.
get behind
assuming
it,
what
but-
the new belts are. They are the sedated version of Amazon's, right? Like they armored them up and they
Yeah.
sedated them. And
Yeah,
I
because they're
I think
injectors.
Alpha's gonna have the regular belt, and that's fucking dope. Alpha's
Yeah.
not gonna have
Amazon's
the new shit.
Alpha's
He's just gonna be like, I
Alpha's
don't
the
need
fucking
this shit.
coolest.
I don't need
Alpha's
this shit.
From the 2 episodes I've seen, Alpha is the coolest
you
motherfucker
need to watch
ever.
the rest of the series.
You need
I
to
do.
watch it. It's
I
pretty
do.
good. Like the first 3 or so episodes are kind of lame. I didn't like them.
Really?
Yeah.
Because those were fucking awesome.
I think the middle is the weakest part, but it's
I kind of like the middle,
it's-
but the ending's pretty hype.
I will try to watch it before the next
the
podcast,
ending
and then
is
we can
dope.
talk about it.
All right.
It's pretty
All
hype.
right.
But yeah, that's about much we could say about the new Amazon shit. Now, time for the real shit.
Time for the show, baby.
Goddamn shit. The reason we're all here. The reason
Kami
that-
I don't know if I've talked about this before. I think I stated how I liked how X-Aid was going. Maybe since the last time we podcasted.
And the first time we talked about X8, you said you did not like it at all.
Yeah.
You said this was kind of like
I have. This has become my favorite show. It could end right now,
It's-
and it would be my favorite
it's
show.
So good. It's right there. Like I don't like to say things are my favorite before they're finished airing. Like I
But
refuse to
this
say
is-
Ghost was my least favorite before it finished,
same,
despite it clearly being the fucking worst one.
same.
But
Like
it's fucking great. It's doing
like,
all the
this
shit
is-
I want.
This is almost as good as Deno, and you guys know how much I love Deno.
Yeah, I would.
This is like almost as good as Deno. Like
Damn,
like middle,
that's-
like almost there. Like literally almost there. Like the one weakest part about Deno is the villain.
I'm gonna.
But
All right, we don't got time to talk about goddamn
I'm
Deno.
gonna leave a
I'm
comment.
talking about
I'm gonna
X8
leave a comment on this
because
video.
X8 has the best villain.
I'm gonna leave a comment on this video that says Zed, stop talking about X8.
Shut up about Deno.
No, he said
Hashtag shut up about Deno.
I never will. I am the Deno man. I love Deno
All right,
so much.
so here's the fucking deal. X8's fucking amazing.
It's so good.
What the fuck?
the best.
How did it get so good?
Okay, I'm just gonna put this right here. spoilers.
Yeah, we can't not talk spoilers
We can't
with this.
not talk about spoilers, especially the newest episode.
Yeah.
Because goddamn that newest episode.
Because spoilers after right now, Dan's dead!
Dan's fucking
Dan
dead.
is
They killed
Dan
Dan!
is God. Dan is God. He is Kamida.
He is
What-
God
he was God.
himself!
He is the Kamida.
Only a
Game
god
master.
has the power to make video.
Oh.
Only with godlike potential.
I love how upset he gets every time a new Godshot's made.
He's like, you motherfucker!
You dare sin again?
He is the best actor in any of these fucking shows.
He is.
He's
He is.
so
He is my
fucking-
favorite actor.
He
Period.
hams it. He's the most hammy motherfucker ever.
It's so
The
good.
fucking
Like
the,
I thought.
the body contortions he does are so good.
Oh,
the fucking
yeah.
shaft. The shaft neck.
The
pose.
shaft did turn in reality. I didn't think it would work. I've tried for years.
He gets cured of fucking game disease. He's on the ground laughing like an ass. It's so good.
There's that one moment in the newest episode where he just starts making noises.
His laugh.
He's just flopping on the ground.
Where's that neck? Where are the bugs?
His laugh just gets more and more insane as it goes. It's fucking insane.
I made that tweet a while ago that was a picture of Scott Farkas from A Christmas Story and said Dan Kuruto's my favorite Kamen Rider villain. And it only got more and more true as time went on. He literally sounds like Scott Farkas.
He just got crazier and crazier. Like I remember how in the first couple episodes we were just like, there's the president guy. I forget his name.
CEO. I hope this guy's not the main villain.
Like they
Yeah,
introduced
no.
the first concept of getting all the games. Everything after that, I could have never fucking expected.
Yeah.
Like
X8 has betrayed every single expectation
what the
I had.
fuck
for it.
happened?
Every single.
Like
There's the moment in the new like last week or 2 weeks ago when his gamer driver breaks.
Yeah.
That was the moment that I thought, oh, let me guess, the new gas hat's gonna repair his gamer driver.
He's gonna put Maximum Mighty in there and it's gonna shine and then bam, fresh and new.
Just
like it always
every
does.
That was the X8. And the moment next week, I was just like, this fucking show, I didn't even
fucking
think
curious
about that.
goddamn gamer driver.
Because
They were tears.
the
They
thing
were
is,
tears, motherfucker.
I completely forgot about that even existed.
yeah.
I
Same.
did not expect him to
It was
just
so
pull it
long
out.
ago.
It was
So much
long
has
ago
happened.
that I didn't expect him to pull out a fucking memento of a fallen comrade. So
And
he
the
could
thing is,
continue
like,
the
he
fight.
gave it to him in case he knew he would need it. He knew something would happen.
He knew he would need it one day, and he
Fucking
did. He got it. He's
Kyria.
like, this is Kiryu-san's gamer driver, and I'll continue this fight. And he puts it on. It's like
Kyria is one of the few characters that is just, like, after
He was
dying,
good-
keeps getting better somehow.
the thing was that before he was the best character.
Yeah.
Even in the part of the series that kind of sucked, he was kind of like the fucking asshole that everybody loved. It's like,
Well, it was not that he was he did the intended misunderstanding thing, and that's always annoying. But
Yeah.
like he was the only person
Yeah.
actually solving the goddamn mystery.
he was
He
like,
was the only one aware that
working-
shit's going on.
I liked that. I like how the individual episodes are actually contributing to the overall plot in interesting ways.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not like Wizard where it's like
and one-off
one-off
characters actually matter. They keep coming back. The guy with
There's
that
the
Burger Man.
Bergmon still matters. That's
He
that's
does.
fucking dope.
He was an inspiration for Maximum Mighty.
Bergmon was the most dumb bullshit. Like this is a knockoff episode, but it matters.
I know.
It keeps mattering.
The episode where Burgermon dies.
The silliest episodes are always the most important ones for some
Like,
reason.
Like
The Christmas episode.
The Christmas
one of the
episode,
main characters
Kyria died.
dies.
yeah,
Burger
The fucking-
episode, Burgermon is there.
it's like
And then fucking we get more for X8's fucking transformation into a bugster. It's like, what the fuck?
Show's so good. How is this show so goddamn good?
It shouldn't have.
it's
Like, I expected to be this just a regular Kamen Rider series.
I wanted
expected-
Forze again. I thought this was gonna be Silly
I thought this-
Adventures with a doctor.
Or at
but
least
no!
or Gaim again. That's one thing I
Yeah,
expected this
and
to happen.
I
expected
was honestly hoping it would just be Gaim again, of just a
But-
brighter
and
battle.
here's the crazy.
But
here's
no.
the craziest shit to me. They've actually done the Doctor theme well now, and they actually are kind of doing the
Yeah.
video game thing well now.
They are.
And it's it's
like
like
the Doctor shit.
like when the show started, it was doing both of those things really poorly. Like it was.
the Doctor thing didn't do it.
I thought the Doctor thing was the worst part. Like it was barely a medical drama. Like it was just
but
they
now
barely
it's
paid
like,
attention to it.
okay, who? When you get to shit like he is the original progenitor of the Bugster virus, it's like that kind of shit. It's like what the fuck?
and like
He's making OCs and then making them forms.
the one thing I love the most is that they've used a lot of plot points, but they've never done anything tropey with them. Like not like excessively. Like there are plot points at the start of an episode that would take like 2 episodes in Kamen Rider usually. You know what I mean? Like he would find out that he started the Bugster virus. He'd whine about it for 2 episodes and then get over it.
But it actually did
it's
something
literally
with that.
5 minutes. He gets over it. He forgives Dan. Then Dan does crazy shit. All this other shit happens. It's like, damn.
It's like I'm always super annoyed whenever the main shonen hero guy like forgives the villain, but he made a good case for why. Like we're doctors, we don't take lives. We took an oath.
And like the way he kind of like forgives Kiri, it's like you just kind of have a god complex.
And even
you're ill. You're ill.
Mentally ill.
You need help.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah,
I'm here to give you help.
This guy is actually a fucking insane person, and there are doctors there to diagnose that.
It's so cool. It's so good.
I know.
It's so weird. And then Hero curing cancer.
He's the world's best doctor.
I need to watch that special.
You need to watch that special.
No, it's not. No, not. Well, no, where he gets the award.
Yeah. Where the world gives him an award.
It's just like I'm being proclaimed as the best doctor in the world. And
about time.
I need to go to New York.
He literally says like, "Took him long enough."
He's like, "Yeah, it took him long enough to appreciate my great."
He's the best doctor.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Every character got really good. Like all of them.
The one
like,
that I did
Taiga.
not expect again. Taiga.
I never disliked Taiga, but he got like, fucking good.
Fucking remember how much Mikey fucking despised him?
He hated him like unreasonably.
Yeah, like he
was like,
I think Mikey read into what he was going to be for the rest of the series, and he was like, "Oh my god, not this, not this."
But now he fucking loves him. He's like, okay, yeah, this guy's a pretty.
Like
cool
he was
guy.
being a dick to convince people to not hang out with him and do what he was doing. Like he would explicitly. Like he was being a dick on purpose. It wasn't like I want to protect you. It was like I'm being a dick so you don't do this.
Yeah, it's like I don't. Being Kamen Rider isn't fun.
This isn't a game.
Yeah.
Like you assholes, I don't need you guys to help me. I'm the only one who needs to suffer.
He's like, I have nothing to lose.
Yeah. That was the cool moment during the Bang Bang simulation.
It'll be really cute when he saves, what's her name?
Nico.
That'll be really cute.
Nico added, like, I thought she was going to add just, like, a fun dynamic to him, but she added a fucking lot to his character.
Like, he had, like, the main problem with Taiga before was that he had nobody to bounce off of.
Yeah. That's all I thought she was going to be, was just something to talk to.
But
she's like actually revealing more and more about his character through their conversations.
And they're like they're so opposite that it works so well.
It works so well. And then like they went to the haunted house.
And he's scared of ghosts.
Taiga's scared of ghosts.
So good.
I
want if the crossover.
I love it.
If the crossover has him scared of ghosts, that's the best.
Oh, that'd be the best.
At the end of the series, at the end of the episode, is like they're all standing and like all epically. And then they're like, "Goodbye, Kamen Rider Ghost." And Taiga's just like, "Wait, he's a ghost?
Ghost?
Oh shit! What?
Zoinks!
He's a ghost. Zoinks!" And he just runs away. It's like,
Zoinks,
shit. And then
Zoinks, Nico!
And then they all just like run. They do the Scooby Doo run where they like they're running in place, and then Sue.
Yeah.
Their feet just flopping against the wood.
Yeah.
Oh man,
so
when Hero was announcing he's the best doctor and overpowering the suit.
Oh yeah, that was so good.
Oh, everything is so good.
Like both of them overcoming the
Brave's power is literally evil, and that's fucking dope.
It's so cool. He can summon goons.
Yeah.
He could summon literal bugsters to fight.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
He is the main villain of the JRPG. Yeah. It's so good.
No, he's not the main villain. He's the main character, but his character is supposed to be the literal demon.
It's
king.
It's deception.
Yeah.
There's a video game series called Deception where you're the bad guy and you lay traps. Yeah.
Where you put traps. Yeah, that's what it is. But the name's Final Fantasy, basically.
So good.
It's
so good.
Like, it's so good. It's like, my power is to be the Demon King.
So,
but fuck that, I'm a
we talked about this a little bit, but I think the only thing I have a downside with is Maximum Mighty looks kind of shitty. But like the narrative just of it is amazing.
That he made it.
Oh, it's like not just that he made it, but like because like he did that with the other one too. But like,
yeah,
the scene where he uses it, the way he uses it, are all really dope.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Like he uses like he has a stupid overpowered power.
Yeah.
And,
he's about as strong.
and like the scenes with it, the action scenes with it are actually done really well. Like the CG is always bad, right? But like, but they use it in a way where it's very shameless, and I kind of appreciate that.
Yeah.
Where like I don't want a shitty fighting scene to hide the CGI. I want like if you're gonna do a cool fight scene, just do it, and then your CGI will either be up to good or bad.
Like just punch through the wall, punch Dan through the wall.
Oh man, when he ran through,
and like that brick wall looked like shit, but he ran through a wall.
It's one of those things of like if it looks shitty, I can just get over the fact that it looks shitty because it's just a representation of what it is. But if you try to hide it, then I'm like, all right, come on. I'm not convinced here.
I'm the kind of person who actually likes Maximum Mighty.
All right. I like Maximum Mighty. I think Maximum Mighty is a fantastic concept. I think the suit is a little too bulky. It's hard for him to move around in, but I do really enjoy it from like a conceptual level.
I love seeing it.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool design. It's super unique. Is the thing. It's one of the most unique suits I've ever seen.
I like the idea, but I actually hope it doesn't stick around very long.
It's gonna be around until about 32.
Yeah, it's gonna get around. I think May. That's when it's gonna leave. It's gonna end.
I think part of why it hurts me is I like Mighty Bros. XX so much.
Mighty Bros. XX is super good.
Super good.
But that spoiler form is super good.
That spoiler form's pretty good.
I haven't looked at any of the scans.
It's so good, man. It's so good.
It's pretty fucking cool.
Right.
It's weird as shit, but it's pretty cool.
That sounds good.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I'm actually amazed too. The forms, the way they've been handling them so far, it's actually become good.
I'm afraid about how the ultimate form will show up because I'm afraid it'll go into the trope of I just got the form, like fucking Ghost did
Ghost and Wizard, where they just got him.
No, Wizard was the worst one.
Ugh.
Where he cried
his infinite power out,
and then he's just like, "This is my magic."
And then he lost it later for no reason.
No, he didn't lose it. He gave it away. He's like, okay.
For no fucking reason when it would be super helpful. God damn, Wizard.
God damn it, Wizard.
Oh man.
But no, I really hope it's like
I actually just kind of hope it's something like Drive, where it's like they get put to the lowest point possible, and then like the miracle happens.
They have to
like.
That's been done so many times.
I know,
to
but
the point that I'm just like. X8 has been trying its best.
I'm trying.
I'm trying
really hard to not over expect things because X8 is surpassing all my expectations, so I don't want to start thinking they're going to keep doing it.
It's such a tropey thing, but there are times where tropes I just fucking want them to happen.
Yeah.
And there are things like I'm noticing a lot of. It's probably my confirmation bias, and I'm going overboard with the Gurren Lagann similarities and references.
Yeah.
I want them to do some of that where it's like Gurren Lagann did subvert a lot of tropes, but they also went whole hog with a lot of tropes. Yeah. And I want them to go whole hog on a few things and subvert everything else. If they strip
off all of his forms one by one, I'm gonna fucking come everywhere.
Like he's in Maximum Mighty, it gets broken off, and then he's Mighty Brothers. Yeah. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Then he gets Sharakiri, and then also Geki Totsu.
Oh, so good.
And then finally his original form.
I want Double X. I want them to start using different Goshots to do finishers.
Oh, that'd be rad.
Good. What do you mean? While they're in like separated forms, they're both using different Goshots to do Kimiwazas.
Oh,
that'd be fun.
Man, when Dan was just like throwing different Goshots in and throwing or shooting things.
It's like I'm just gonna put Doremi Fa Beat in here and see what happens.
It's Jet Combat. Let's give that one a try.
How about Giri Champa?
The fact that
it's so cool.
I love that Dan keeps using the guy he killed's weapon. It was so good.
Yeah, I know.
It was so good.
He took it. Like, this is mine now.
I took it.
Fuck you.
That weapon is cursed.
I hope you like using this weapon. I hope you like riding his corpse.
And Dan may have...
The Gashikon Sparrow is the Yoko's kiss of X8.
So far, yeah.
I love that Parad Palad, whatever. I really liked how he's been up to this point, and I love
he's just been kind of that like looming evil.
And Knockout Fighter / Puzzle, Perfect Puzzle is so good. I really like it.
It's such a good suit,
and I really love the dual gosh shot for him because it fits. It fits really well.
Yeah.
I love that he's got got the like calculating you can't hit me mode that's like super
Hey guys, I got a question.
Yeah.
What's the next stage?
What's the next stage?
What's
perfect?
Glory in the chain, perfect puzzle.
Glory in the chain.
Perfect puzzle.
God, it's so good.
So good.
A knockout fighter. Like they got all the voices so perfect.
Round 1. Knockout fighter.
Oh, it's so good. I love this show so much.
I love the way he spaces out Knockout Fighter.
I know.
I can't believe everything became so good. I was so disappointed with this show for like 7 episodes, and then it got good.
I was the opposite in that I was like, hell yeah, this show could be this terrible show for the rest of it, and I'll be happy.
I'll be happy. It'll be fun as fuck.
And then it got fucking amazing.
It just started like, here's more. It's like, you want this shit?
It literally
handled forms the worst for the first 10 episodes of everyone's just getting new ones every episode. Yeah.
But
and now they're so meaningful. They're such meaningful upgrades.
The moment he got got Danger Zombie was the moment where they started being justified.
Even more than them being like meaningful, they do them in interesting ways. Where like shit fucking goes around, like more than O's. Like shit fucking flies all over the place. What can I do? What do I have? You know?
I love the like shit. I don't have any gosh shots left.
It's like I can't do shit.
I gotta trade this gosh shot I got to get the other one back from that guy.
The trading between Kyria and Hero is
it's
amazing.
so good.
It's
so
cool.
Them sharing a gosh shot is the best, and I hope they have to. I hope they get forced to use the other person's eventually. That'd be super cool.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like I said this in chat the other day. Of the one thing I want from this entire series is for all 3 of the main guys to pick each other's characters and then be like palette swapped versions of them.
There was that one part in the Hero episode where he doesn't have gas at and takes Mighty Action X that I was just like,
and he was so close to using it.
And then, and we were just like, no, it's mine.
It's mine. Stop it.
It's my game, dude. Don't touch it. Don't erase my save.
I almost beat it.
I almost have A rank on
Pokemon only has 1 slot. No.
Yeah, that's why they don't share. Gosh shots only have 1 slot.
He's just like, no, I'm at the final boss. I'll beat it when I'm ready.
Give me a few weeks.
I need to go finish this high class. Fuck you.
50 weeks in particular.
X8's so fucking good.
It's so fucking good. It's so
like
good.
The way they do video games, man. It's just like, here's this fucking burger time. Just here's burger time.
Fucking burger time was a serious plot.
Like the things they pull are also just really interesting. Like some of them are just popular games, but some of them are like, this is a really weird thing to pull, and I love that you did it. It's super cool.
Yeah.
Like
burger time, like shit like that. Or fucking what's it called?
Bang Bang Simulations being just fucking.
Well, Canco's kind of huge, but it still is fucking cool. And like Giri Chambara is also a really weird one. That's a really weird game to pull.
Like that's just fucking Bushido Blade, or no?
It's kind of Bushido Blade a little bit.
No,
it's something. It's like samurai games like that with like one hit kill shot.
There's a specific
Sam
one
Show
that was on a. Oh, it's Bushido Blade.
Bushido Blade is the one with the one hit thing.
Yeah.
Or the low hit health, whatever.
No, it's one hit.
Yeah, I think Sam.
It's not necessarily a single hit. It's just everything does a fuck ton.
There
of
are
damage.
tags in that game, but if you get an actual hit, then it actually kills you.
Yeah, if you get an actual hit, it's done.
Like if you hit them,
you can hit an arm or whatever, stuff like that.
And they can maybe still survive, but if they get him one more time, they're dead.
Which also leads credence to like why Dangerous Zombie keeps using it, because that weapon's amazing.
Yeah, it's super fucking strong.
Yeah, and fucking
Dan's dead, guys. He's gone.
Dan's so fucking good.
And he's.
What are they gonna do now? Dan's gone.
I actually totally. Oh wait, yeah. What the fuck happened to Graphite?
He died.
He died.
Yeah, but like, is he super dead?
Like how?
He's coming back in the next episode, but it's a crossover episode, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be like explicitly canon. The ghost one was, so he could die at the end of this episode.
Because it's fucking Poppy going to them.
Yeah, like it could be just like a weird random one-off episode, or it could be the most important fucking episode for the rest of the series.
Okay. Well, seeing how X-Aid does its silly episodes, it'll probably be the most important thing ever.
Probably.
We'll be like, why do we record this week?
It's just like, no, the thing is, what they do is that they have this super important plot point, but they need 15 minutes to fill, so they do the silly shit.
Kind of. Yeah.
It's
Man,
like, it's
whoever
Christmas, and we need to
do we know who did the overall series planning on this one? Like, what the writer was?
I do not know.
Don't know.
I could check.
You don't have to do it right now.
Back on Maximum Mighty, I really like his power.
Yeah.
Like, reprogramming shit.
It's
like,
super broken, and I love that he did like the Avatar ending to Dan.
Yeah,
I'm
like
not gonna
that's
kill you.
that's super dope. It's like, I think killing you is wrong, but what I can do is take away the thing you use to hurt people.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna kill you, but I can make it so you die.
You literally disarmed him, and it's like,
yeah.
Like that's what happens. He's being disarmed.
It's so good, and like go on.
I don't think he expected him to die.
And I love
he took away his immortality.
And I love that X-Aid is really sad that Dan died. He really cares, and that's super dope.
He's such a good doctor. He's like, he cares about his patients so much.
And I really
like
anything,
that it's like they're all the different versions of types of doctors.
This moment,
like Emu is pure about the patient, Hiro is pure about results, and Taiga's, he's someone. He's out there.
I
didn't have one for him.
I really like how I still don't like Emu that much. If anyone's a weak link, it's him.
Wow, the head writer for X8 is like a nobody.
Okay.
Wow.
He's done nothing.
Cool.
He did like one thing called Secret Mission. He
doing a good fucking first job.
He wrote one of the things for he did like some something for Drive with like secret missions for that.
Oh,
the
little side things. Those are pretty good.
Yeah. Just what
I don't think I watched those. I'm not sure.
Who killed Professor Odegaard?
Yeah.
He wrote those.
Okay.
But besides that, it doesn't. Let me see if like there's. Oh, he wrote something about Lupin the Third.
Oh, the Lupin.
There's a lot of those.
There's a lot of Lupin specials.
But if it's one of the more recent things, then those have all been pretty fucking fantastic.
Taka will produce the show. Ohara was originally a chief producer in Kamen. Sasaki, let me see. He did last year's Lupin the Third Part 4.
That one was really fucking good. So
dope.
He wrote that.
Nice.
Yep. This guy knows what he's doing.
I hope he makes another series after this. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
If he brings this shit again.
He's just like fucking good, man.
Oh.
He did a whole bunch of other stuff. But
Secret God King out of nowhere.
Yeah, just like fucking like the first try. Fucking first try.
Like,
goddamn.
Holy shit, dude.
Like
this show feels based on everything we've been saying, it feels like it's made by a Kamen Rider fan.
It
like someone who is fully aware of every Kamen Rider trope. Everything everyone hates and loves.
Wanna know what's the weird thing that this show has done that's like coming off the heels of Ghost? It's like Ghost had nobody. It had Ichigo and that's it as a returning Kamen Rider. Just Ichigo. It's literally nobody else.
Yeah, nobody cared about Ghost.
But X8 is getting fucking everybody. Fucking Ouija. Fucking Zolda. Fucking
Zolda. His team member is Zolda.
His team member, like that's the one that's you're like, wait, what?
I had to look up who it was. Like, who the fuck is this?
They went into the fucking closet. It's like, what we got? It's like there's this dusty corner with
what
Zolda.
Suits aren't moldy yet.
There's this dusty ass corner. It's like, what's this from?
And then there's the fucking Go Rider bullshit.
Oh, Go
Just
Rider.
Bring that fucking Baron, fucking Peach, fucking another Agito,
Blade.
Blade.
Oh,
like, what? How are you doing this?
It's really good.
It's so good that they're bringing back all these old heroes.
I feel like Ghost was a big experiment for them, and
I don't think it was an experiment. It felt like an off season.
See, like,
what do we got?
There was a big jump in production there. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of
the CG
things.
is a lot better. Yeah,
I guess.
And like,
they also do a lot more.
It's hard for me to vocalize it, but I think like
they're also doing a lot more.
I would say this
toys.
is almost Neo Heisei Phase 2, kind of. Like I feel like things.
There's a feeling
there's
there.
So
There's
it's
a
Kamen Rider.
shift.
It's Kamen Rider Heisei Phase 2, Phase
Yes.
2.
Phase 2.
Phase 2.1.
2.5. Yeah.
2.1.
Yeah.
It's just like a shift in like production values and how the shows work and how the pacing is because like you guys said, like Ghost was paced similarly for the first like 7 episodes or whatever.
Yeah.
Ghost,
Apparently, it's becoming a thing in not all, but like both Kamen Rider and Super Sentai, where the first 10 episodes or so are one way,
Yeah.
and then everything else after that is the
Yeah.
rest.
It's like the first 10 episodes are just like, here's the toys. Okay, fuck that.
Yeah.
Let's just get on to the story.
Introduce
That
the
feels like-
characters, introduce the toys, then start the story.
Yeah, that's
Which, you know, that's if it works as well as it's working
works.
here.
I mean, if
X8 is an example of it working really fucking
if
well,
every-
and
if-
Ghost is
if
an
every-
example of it not.
if everything is going to be as good as X8, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm fine with- like, if Ghost was just the experiment to see, like, can we get away with fucking ending the episode basically in episode 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get away with having, like, 12 new forms in 5 episodes?
Yeah. Christ, Ghost is a mess.
But
Can we get away with 3, like, phase forms over the series instead of 2?
Yeah. But yeah.
Other thing is, didn't the X8 Twitter reach like 50,000 followers or
Oh,
something?
really?
I have zero clue about that.
I think I heard something like that, and it's like, this show's actually getting pretty popular.
I mean, it's
It,
really
fu-
good.
it fucking
It's real fucking
it
good,
fucking-
and people yell about it a lot
it
now.
deserves it. Holy shit.
It does.
Like,
It's
this
so
is
good.
the kind of shit I like. Whenever people like praise Ghost, like, Ghost is
all-
a really
all-
great show.
All the
kind of- they're
people we
like,
know that like have only watched one series and they were like, it was okay. We need to tell them about this one when it's over.
Yeah, it's
Holy,
like-
Yeah.
holy shit.
Well,
same
if
way-
it doesn't
the same-
completely fall to
Yeah.
shit in the next
Yeah.
half.
Yeah, like
Which
the
is
same
entirely
way that
possible.
It's entirely possible. The same way that we always like Aaron. You always suggest Ghost for or
Gaim.
first.
I
Gaim.
suggest Gaim first because Gaim is it's not similar to most of the other series in terms of how it plays out.
That's
It
why I
has
feel like
Urabuchi on writing, and it's
Which-
just a very interesting standalone thing.
Yeah, you can
You don't have to be into Kamen Rider to like it.
you can
Yeah.
just like Gaim. You don't have to like Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
But X8 feels like you could like this without liking Kamen Rider, but you could also love this while loving
Yeah.
Kamen Rider. It feels like it appeals to both.
It's
people
doing the
a
best of
lot.
both worlds, yeah. It's
Yeah.
being an interesting story on its own, as
While
well as
being
being super
Kamen
huge
Rider.
Kamen Rider fan service.
Yeah, like the fucking legendary rider forms are so fucking godlike,
They're
man.
so
I
good.
can't believe
Like,
this
all of them are
show is
good.
this good.
It's
It's so like, how did this happen?
How did this fucking shit about like
Look,
video
everyone-
game-
It's like
video game Kamen Rider?
I've watched like 500 episodes of Toku and nothing's been like this. Nothing has ever been like this.
It's so different. And it's like everyone, when we saw X8 and he's this silly
Everybody's-
looking pink thing with SD Gundam eyes, and everyone's like, oh, this show's gonna suck.
It's good.
No, it's not
it's
that.
good.
It's just everybody.
It's like
scoffed.
it's Ghost
Yeah.
2, haha. Like
no.
It's
the
gonna be
funny
silly
thing-
shit. Rah, rah.
Also, the funny thing was the early part where it was just a single shitty sketch that it's like
Yeah.
apparently the new
Oh,
Kamen
that
Rider's
sketch was
supposed-
real bad.
It's like it doesn't even look anything like actually X8.
Yeah.
And
Had like a
everybody's-
Naruto headband on.
I feel like there were so many people who's like, no, this is too stupid. A video game Kamen Rider? Fuck.
I don't
that's
even think
so-
it was the video game part. I think it was like the belt looked
design.
silly, the suit
The
looked
design.
silly, and on the surface, like, how is this going to be a serious
Yo,
good story?
here's something
like-
I've come. Here's,
it's
by the way,
not-
here's something I've come around on. The Gamer Driver. I love how it looks like a dumb Nickelodeon toy.
I love it.
I've-
I've loved the
it's-
gamer driver from like second one.
I liked it
Same.
originally, but now I've really come on to it. Like
Like, and
It's so good.
the fact that it doesn't even do anything is just a piece
It's-
of plastic.
it's
you
just a
put
piece
things
of
it's
in.
so
plastic.
fucking 90s.
so good.
It's so 90s.
I always
so
forget
dumb.
because mine's always closed like on my desk, so it's like, oh, I have a gamer driver. But whenever it's open and I'm looking at it and it has like the graffiti looking
Yeah,
gamer
gamer
driver
driver.
on there, it's like,
Gamer
this is so silly.
But-
I love
but
it.
how they film it at dynamic angles to make
I
it
know.
look hype is
Oh man! And when Emu was trying to become Maximum
Just-
Mighty,
Yo,
just
and he was
dude,
just like,
jamming it open and closed.
Fucking load, please. I need you right now. Load.
It was so good.
how satisfying is that huge opening, that huge hinge? Because I feel like that'd feel amazing.
It's
so good.
really
The
satisfying.
Geshat. The way it just says Geshat.
No, just
Gotcha!
like opening the whole thing is just like this huge,
Gotcha.
huge mechanism.
Gotcha!
It's just a it's just a handle.
It's a big ass lever.
It feels real fucking good to do.
Like, I feel like kind of the Ghost Driver feels kind of good. But
I imagine the Ghost Driver would feel good to pull the lever in and out, but that's really all you can do with it.
Yeah, that's all it does. But the X8 is just like you pull it, and then it yells.
And then, like, I originally I wasn't too into the double gosh shot, like, pull it open and close it to do Kimewajas, but I really like it now. Yeah,
it's really good. Like, the friggin' it has the same kind of thing with the regular slot Kimewazas in the side holster.
Yeah.
Where you kind of have that, like, slow build up to doing it.
God, the side piece is the best part of the Gamer Driver.
It's pretty good.
It feels like so good to just pull that gosh shot out, spin it around, and slam it into the side piece. Hit the button, let it charge, hit it again.
Spinning a gosh shot is like so hard. I can't. My fingers are too fucking fat. Sucks ass.
Same. I've gotten so used to it now. Like I've had to work a lot at doing it, but it took months. These things are hard.
But then the actors just like
I know.
Taiga's just
fucking
doing it like
Emu with his goddamn Taiga. I have tried so hard to spin it the way he does, and I cannot.
He just does it like fucking Ocelot.
Goddamn. It's so good. I love gosh shots.
I want to hold just a gas hat so much just to press the button. That feels
they
the most
feel
satisfying thing.
Exactly like you'd imagine.
Just press the button and it just feels good.
I think that's the biggest thing with all these Kamen Rider toys, is they feel exactly like you want them to.
Yeah, because like even the icons feel like they just feel like a toy.
Shakuriki is the first thing I've ever bought, and oh my god, it's such a nice toy. Like holy shit,
it is. It is ridiculously high quality.
It's built so well.
It's just basically a toy by itself.
It's built so well. Like this could be the prop from the show. You wouldn't like it would work.
Because like the problem.
It's the most. These are the most accurate to the show they've been.
Like the thing about that, I think I would hate about like the icons and Ghosts. They're just like you just can't have them by themselves. They're just basically like little.
I have one by myself right here, the Forze icon. You want to hear what it sounds like when I press the button?
It just click. That's it.
That's it.
It doesn't make any noise. It just makes the click noise.
Amazing.
But in the show, they do like in the show when they click it, it makes the noise and shit.
Yeah,
like
I think the Necrom icon does make the noise, and that's like the only one that does.
It goes like yes, sir,
something like that. Yeah.
But X8, it's just like you just need the Gamer Driver or the gas hat. Really, you just need it. You don't even need the Gamer Driver. You want the Gamer Driver.
Also,
you need the Gamer Driver. You need it right now.
I actually love how they made it too, because there's the 3 switches, and hitting them in different ways all does different shit. It's really cool.
Yeah, because that's how the Gamer Driver works. It just
in different orders.
Yeah, it just holds down the different parts.
And I didn't figure out Kimewaza's for a while either, because it's all 3.
Yeah, I had to explain it to you.
Yeah. That's gonna be awful in recording.
Gotcha. Got him.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Whoa.
I love the Can we talk about the announcers in X8?
He's so good.
There's
both
of them.
so
many different like ones though.
There's only 2. There's the.
I don't think there. I don't.
There's so many different like tones.
Yeah, I don't think it's like different people, but like they say things different ways.
They're recording it differently.
Like Perfect Puzzle and Knockout Fighter both have their own unique tone of voice, and it's fucking dope.
Yeah, like that has 2 different voices. I feel that has the like Perfect Puzzle and the Knockout Fighter.
Yeah, it's fucking dope. It's so good.
And then you get the thing that I love the most about fucking Maximum Mighty is the way he says Lever Max.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking hype.
Lever Max.
And the cover art and the little X8 poking out the top, and you gotta bash him down in there.
The little baby X8's so silly.
Yeah. Peeking out.
He's just like
hello, I'm in here. I'm all warm and snug.
Then you just punch him in there.
Ow.
I also love the song for Maximum Mighty. It's so
good.
It's
really
all
good.
All the fucking jingles are too good.
I'm glad there's actual music in this.
Good.
It's very nice.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Ghost had no insert songs and it was terrible.
But so far X8 has has it only had 1 or 2?
I think it's had 2. I'm not sure.
I think it's had 2, but still it's so good. Like when they start playing it's
the opening has also grown on me a lot.
Yeah.
Same. I kind of like and dislike how they kind of got rid of the opening.
Yeah, shame we don't get to hear it very often.
Yeah.
No, we hear it every episode as the ending. I think.
Yeah.
It's actually I didn't really think about that till now. It hasn't been there for a while.
The OP has not been there since Kyria died. It has not been there since Kyria died. It has not
been that long, really?
It's been that long since.
God damn.
What?
No, wait.
I'm gonna have to go back and confirm this. I don't even believe this.
True.
I think that, no, yeah, because there was one episode where it showed like Kyria gone.
Yeah, I think they've shown it a couple random times. It's just
the last like 3 or 4 haven't for sure though.
Let me see.
Yeah.
No, let's see. When was the last time?
I don't think you're gonna find much on a Google search.
Google ain't gonna help you, bro.
I don't think Jeeves is gonna tell you.
Fucking Jeeves.
Fucking
Jeeves. Holy shit.
Let me see.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's been a while at least.
Yeah. Like I know that at least it's been.
If it comes back soon, I think it'd be really good timing because it will be the new status quo with Dan being dead.
And Parad and them coming up.
One thing I'm really looking forward to with Maximum Mighty isn't even him in the series. I'm looking forward to that suit in games because as we've seen with Axel, clunky suits look way better in games because they can move around without physics.
Oh, fucking Maximum Mighty's gonna be awesome.
I will say so far, Maximum Mighty is 80% CG.
He is because he can't fucking move around.
Yeah. Like
it's like the level ones. It's like you can't do anything.
There's this one thing in Kiva where I've heard about this that apparently that about halfway in the series he gets his ultimate form and they just keep doing it and that was the main complaint. But the main reason they did that was because the actor was getting back problems.
Interesting.
Because of the suit being so heavy. Yeah, the main suit being so heavy.
It's too fucking clunky. Like Kiva's suit's got this giant chest piece on it. It's like you don't need this.
Yeah, but it's so they needed to. It looked cool.
It did look cool.
But then halfway, it's just like, okay, here's an even sicker suit. Just use that.
It's lighter though.
Make it be really cool,
but also slim and easy to move around in.
Yeah,
I like shorts. They're easy and comfy to wear.
I'm dying. Please.
This is a show where people wear fucking bike shorts.
It's so dumb. And they wear backpacks and sneakers.
They wear backpacks with their characters' face.
Like what the fuck?
And sneakers. They're all wearing sneakers.
It's the most serious the shows have ever been.
The main character rides around on a fucking dirt bike.
Like, what the fuck?
When Dan was introduced, he was menacingly riding a BMX bike.
Menacing.
Oh my god!
And he had he shot the bike wheels as like pizza fucking things.
He was so serious with his helmet,
like they didn't even,
and his little straps.
The thing is that they didn't even talk about it.
They didn't,
guys.
They looked at him and were
when this show's almost over, we have to rewatch the whole thing. We have to.
Yeah.
It's.
Just I need to rewatch like the last 10 or 15 episodes just
I know Aaron's
to read up on everything that's happened because it's been over such a long period of time.
Oh, it's so good. I've been watching
it's so good
I've
though.
been watching like 5-episode chunks, so like some of it's been weird.
God damn, I'm looking at some of the fucking names of fucking some of the titles of episodes, and they're so good. The first episode where fucking Knockout Fighter shows up is called A New Challenger Appears.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good one.
The next episode is called The Paradox of Defeating
I need
M.
to buy.
That's a good
I
one
need
too.
To buy fucking Perfect Puzzle now.
A non-standard Bugster.
God,
The
Perfect Puzzle Knockout Fighter Gasha is
a sudden fantasy.
It's so amazing.
It's so good. Perfect Puzzle's announcement is so good.
The Glory in the Chain.
Glory in the Chain is the best fucking statement I've ever heard in my life.
It's so cool.
Glory in the Chain.
I don't even kind of understand what it means.
No, it's because like it's your combos, your chains of reactions in the puzzle
which
game.
also ties into Knockout Fighter because that's what that shit is. It's so dope.
It's combos.
It's
so good.
It's so good.
He's all about the combos.
Wanna know what's the best part? This is a bit of a spoiler about what's coming up. Basically, Parad's gonna hit 99 by just putting in the gamer driver, and the thing that it's called is called fucking Puzzle Fighter. It's just Puzzle Fighter.
I can't handle it.
I think it's actually
I'm setting fires everywhere.
I think it's like I think it's like knockout puzzle or something. But I think one of the names for it, like one of the things it yells, is puzzle fighter. Like the
puzzle
thing just
fighter
yells,
gamer or
puzzle
whatever.
fighter.
God.
It's like, how did you get away with that? Capcom is gonna sue.
Dan. It was all Dan. God himself.
He talked to Capcom and was like,
He
hey,
did.
can we use...
They saw his face, they saw his smile, and they were like, you can use it.
Oh.
You could use Puzzle Fighter.
You charming fuck.
I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna scream, like, 'cause it's so good.
Dan's dead! They got him!
They got him!
He's gone!
He's
I can't get over it.
He's hopefully gonna come back, but...
No.
I want him to come back so
I do
the
too.
the
He's
series
not-
could end and I'd be fucking happy.
I
Yeah.
hope he
Yeah.
gets the same kind
Guys,
of following that Ouija
I think
does.
Dan is Lord Genome.
He might be.
What if he comes back as a head?
good guy. If he comes back as
If he was
a-
just a head on a
and,
desk!
and then he starts doing the faces. He starts doing the faces while helping
Yeah,
the heroes.
yeah, like, no, he's brain dead and just flat faceless for like 10 episodes, and then, like,
just,
someone
like,
walks away
against-
one time, and he smirks.
Yeah.
And he's just
I
like,
would lose my shit.
Fucking God, it'd
Just
be
like-
so good.
He just like has his face against the glass, like kind of like fucking what's the word? Fucking like where it's like you know when you put your like face against a piece of glass and it kind of like
Yeah.
spreads. I don't know
Smushed
what
up
that's
against
called,
the
but
glass.
his-
I don't think
just-
there's like a word for it.
It's just kind of like that splattered on the
Yeah,
glass,
yeah,
and but then he just like smirks that evil like.
I just want him to smile more. I just want to
love-
see him
I
smile
want
again.
to protect that
So,
smile. I need to.
I'm
Protect
coming in.
that.
I'm
Guys,
coming
we need
in.
to
I'm
protect that
getting
smile.
I'm getting a receiving. I'm receiving a question. One
What?
Mr. Repose has asked, "Why is it called Kamen Rider X8 if Dan is the protagonist?"
Ooh, good point. Good
Good
point.
point. I mean, there
He
are those
is the
couple
hero.
things called, there are those Kamen Rider Ganem specials.
We also really Hero's father is the dad, or he's the main.
You know, you're
character.
right. I think everyone else is gonna die, and
Okay,
he'll have
you
to.
say that,
He's
but
the one that hired the people. He's organizing it all. He's the
you
real
hon-
hero
You
here.
say that, but honestly, he's barely shown up.
He has. He's barely been in the
It's
show.
been a while.
He shows
Like, I
up,
don't
makes a
even remember.
wacky face, and says, "Oh, you're right," and
Oh.
then leaves.
Then leaves. Like he doesn't do anything. He talks, makes a face.
Hero's dad is my spirit
Yep.
animal.
No, he doesn't leave. Everyone leaves him.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
basically. There's that one moment where he's just like he's watching them fight in the fucking surgery room.
Get the
and
fuck out of here! What are you doing?
You're gonna ruin all the equipment, fuckers.
All right, we're closing in on an hour and a half. We gotta wrap
Yeah.
this shit up.
I think an hour of that was just X8,
It better
Yeah,
be.
a good amount of
'cause
it
it
was.
deserves it.
Almost an hour at
But-
least.
but it deserves it. It's so good.
It's
man.
so good. It's
too
how much of
good.
that hour was us just saying it's so good over
What else
and
do I
over?
have to
Probably
fucking say?
30 minutes.
It's so good.
It's too good. Everyone should watch this show. It's so good.
like, if you're like me, you will hate the first 10 episodes, but trust me, it gets so good.
It gets good.
It's
It gets
so good.
Like there's still people. It's this thing I've been seeing like on Tumblr and Twitter. It's just like I fucking hate X8. Why am I still watching it? Why do I keep watching
people
it?
are the worst.
They're
they're
just
wrong.
no. I feel
I
like
hate
they're
them.
in denial and they love it. They love it and they're just in denial. That's why they keep watching it.
Sons of bitches.
I feel like I mean, or they could just be like us with Ghost, where they're just watching it because.
I don't understand how people really liked Ghost.
I mean, either I have no idea.
Like,
Like,
I didn't. I enjoyed parts of it, but overall, it's just a goddamn mess.
Oh yeah, there's a quick thing I wanted to go over. Did any of you guys see the Ghost movie?
Nope.
I downloaded it. I haven't watched it yet.
It's fine. It's got a couple stupid things. I have a whole review about it that I want to do. I haven't done it.
All right.
But it's fine. It's not as bad as Ichigo.
Well, that's a very low bar.
That's a low. Yeah, it's easy to be better than Ichigo.
Yeah, that movie,
'Cause that
is
movie
fucking
was
trash.
It's bad.
And there are people out there that will hate us for saying that.
Yeah.
And they're
People-
wrong!
Whoa.
Maybe soon, okay?